sorted arrays nums1 and nums2 of size m and n respectively. Return the median of two sorted arrays. The overall runtime complexity should be O log m plus n. Oh, I don't know what that means. Input nums1, which is 1, 3, number 2 is 2. Then median is, what is median? So a median is the middle value in dataset where the number are arranged in ascending order. It splits the data exactly in half, meaning 50% of the values are below median and 50% are above. I really didn't understood at all. Let's go to images. Okay, median of a grouped data. The middle number in a sorted ascending or descending list of a number, it can be more descriptive of the data set than the average. So here 1, 2, 3. So if it's 1, 2, 3, the middle is 2. The merged array is 1, 2, 3 and the median is 2. Okay, if 1, 2, 3, 4, then the median is 2 plus 3 divided by 2. Why not every number, like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4? Why not like that? What will be 1 plus 2 would be 3, 3 plus 3 would be 6, plus 4 is 10. So 10 divided by 2 would be 5. That's not the answer, of course. So how it's being calculated? Merged array. Okay, I do understand. Okay, at first we have to merge the array. So what we can do over here is the array names are nums1 and nums2. Of course, there's not written the median of. Okay, so merged array equal nums1 plus nums2 merge dot short. I guess it prints the merged array. Let's see. I hope it works. MEGED. Okay, let's run this and hopefully we'll get the result. Like, okay, we got a runtime error over here. So it says invalid syntax. What invalid syntax? Merged equals. We can't. If we just remove this, I think it should work. fine. Nah. Okay, there is standard output, of course. It's a runtime error, type error. None is non-valued expected return type. Of course, I didn't return anything. So it must be real number. Okay, it prints something. Of course, the nums1 is 1 2 and nums2 is 2. So 1, 2 and 3 is a shorted num, of course. So we are from this to this, but we have to calculate the median. How are we gonna do this? What is a median? Let's see this image. एक okay, median versus average. Know the difference between them. Exact middle of a list of values. So if it's 1 3 3 6. Okay, I get it. I guess. So there's like 7 numbers total, not the actual values, but the numbers. So there's 3, 4, and 3, 7. 7 numbers, and the middle of the bunch of numbers is 6. So also over here, like there 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So if there's 6 numbers, then we have to do 4 and 5 is the middle, of course. Then 4 plus 5. Okay, if it's a odd number, then it's the middle of it, and if it's a even number, then the both of the middle you have to take. Like the middle is right over here. Here 3 numbers and 3 numbers, so middle is right here. So we have to consider both of them and take the average. Am I right? Average of these two, of course. What's the mathematical formula? Like here. What's the mathematical formula? Where is it? Oh. Here is it. Formulas. N plus 1 by 2th term. Okay, here is the more clear one. So where is it? Medium here. If n is odd, n means the total number of the values. So if n is odd, then median is n plus 1 by 2. Okay, and if n is even, it's n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1 over 2. Okay, let's try it. So of course it doesn't store the repeated number, I guess. I hope so. It doesn't store repeated numbers. So what we're gonna do is first what we have learned. So okay, length of, let us say n is length of merged. So n is the total, like the here it's 3, so here length is 3. Okay, so it's an odd number. So if it's odd, oh, okay, I have to check odd or even. So like if n to equal like not equal 0 means the number is odd. If the number is odd, then let me put some comments. Odd. So if the number is odd, return what? N plus 1 by 2. N plus 1 by 2 merged of n plus 1 by 2. Okay, and else return merged of n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1 by, okay, first define this term n by 2. So n by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2 let's use brackets. And the total value divided by, I know there's so many braces, divide by 2, and according to this formula it should work. So let's run this. Runtime error. What's wrong? Okay, the output. Okay, what? The list of indices must be integer. Okay, when it divides, it becomes float. So we don't have to return the indices. Okay, done. So what I have to do is it's 1, 2, 3, then this is hard. So what I have to do is I have to return a float value, but we cannot iterate float value through an array. Huh. What can we do? Okay, so return okay, why not calculate most of n plus 1. It's 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Hmm. What if I do most of n plus 1, the value itself, and divide by 2? I guess it should work for at least one test case. No. No. Okay, I cannot listen. Okay. Oh. Merge of n. Why? Oh. Honestly, it's hard. So. Cave lost. It doesn't really make sense, this line. So merged off. Let's get rid of this. Let's first check this and then get rid of this. It gonna be an error, of course. So merged of n by 2 it doesn't matter because it's obviously a even number. Plus merged of n plus 1. It could be n 2 and the whole thing divided by 2. Okay, let's do this. And this merged of I don't think it's not gonna work. Integers of slices, not float. Okay, because of that plus, it could. Okay. The output is 3 for this one, which is wrong, of course. Why is that? And we'll check this. The output is 3 again. 1, 5. So, like, if it's 1, 2, 3, of course, then n is odd, then merged of n plus 1 divided by 2. N plus 1 is 4 and 2. Okay. Okay. Because index start from 0, so it should be minus 1. And it's still gonna be wrong, but let's see. Oh, one test case fast. But one test case pass, of course. Expected to it returns 2. But for okay, let's first fix for the odd ones. Okay, let's add a test case. Case 3. 4, so the median should be 3, right? I guess so. The median should be 3. It works. Is it really works? Let's try something. So this is odd, right? Just 3. Let's try this number. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. The median should be 5. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. 2. I guess it's gonna. Let's see. Does it work? Hopefully it works. The sorted is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and output is 4, and expected is 4. So I guess we solved for odd numbers, but we have to solve for the even number. If n is even, so if n is even, it should be. We have merged, so start from here, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Even should be n by 2 merged of n by 2, like merged of n by 2 plus merged of n by 2 plus 1. We can do like n by 2 plus 1 divided by 2. I guess it gonna work. I don't know. It doesn't, but why? Why it doesn't work? Okay, we have to consider like -1, right? Because okay, so we can move these. Okay, -1. Go. I hope this gonna work. Okay, it passed. It passed, but let's submit the code and okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we solved a hard problem. leetcode. Alright, that's it for today. Hopefully you love it. Then please subscribe and Smash the like button. Okay, bye 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 bye.